The home faces east. This is the water meter out here in the yard up to the house. And there goes your neighbor. It's got the same name as another friend of mine. Okay, that's your flow indicator. Okay, cheater wheel, if you will. If that's moving, then water's moving. We got a leak someplace. We've got a leak someplace. And if it stops, just hang on. It could be like a commode flapper or something. It's not moving the same speed. Never quite stops. We've got a water leak someplace. And see this valve right here? Parallel is on, perpendicular is off. That's not your valve. That valve belongs to the water company, belongs to the city, municipality, call it what you will, the vendor. Okay, you're responsible for anything between this house and the meter. Okay, this belongs to the water company, this belongs to the water company, but I cannot find, the reason why I'm going through all this is I cannot find a main water shutoff valve. I cannot find a main water shutoff valve for the house. So you may have to use that valve. My house is 1964, I have to use that valve. My house is not for sale, this is not my house. You shouldn't have to live like me. My house should have a main water shutoff valve too. And this house should have one. Now I was talking to your neighbor across the street, Roger. And he's got the same last name with a peculiar spelling. Well, a good friend of mine. So he said that all these houses on this block, they all have septic systems. They do not have city water. And on his side of the street, they don't have gas at all. Now over here we've got gas, but I cannot find the gas meter. And the gas enters the north side of the structure, so we'd expect to find it over here. It might be a propane tank. I don't know what kind of gas. Moving on along. This home has an irrigation system, a sprinkler system. We do not have a check valve for it. We do not have a weather sensor for it. Those devices are not apparent. Okay. This is the closest bib faucet to the meter. We're looking for no more than 80 psi. And we're getting more than 80. Okay. We're getting 90 psi. We're going to leave that on for a little bit. We do not have vacuum breakers. We do not have vacuum breakers to keep lawn water going back into the potable system. We do not have vacuum breakers to keep the swimming pool from coming back into the lawn system. These are our main cleanouts. We've got a couple of them. So are these cleanouts for the septic tank? These are the main lateral lines. Would these go to the septic tank? It's nice and low here. I suspect this might be a septic tank, but I'm not through. Coming along here, we got another clean out. Two more clean outs. Do we have two systems? Two septic systems? I mean, how many clean outs have we got? How does this work? And moving on along, over here, this is the north side, we got another clean out. Remember I was talking about gas? Right there is where the gas service enters the house. Enters the structure. So do I have a propane tank out here? Do I have a gas meter out here? What do I have out here that would... How does that work? And my client walked the perimeter. I know I'm inspecting the house. I get that. But I'm inspecting the house. I'm not going out to the back 40, but my client did. And he couldn't find a gas meter either.